Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Alyssa, and for today's video, we are going to be doing a little chit chat, get ready with me. I really enjoy doing these videos and you guys seem to really like them too, and I figured it's been a minute, and so why not? And I was really inspired this morning by KathleenLights. I was watching her Instagram stories, which I do very frequently because I love her so much, and she was, you know, just kind of chatting and getting ready herself, and she ended up doing this makeup look right here, and it is like this really neutral crease with like purple lash lines and like a neon green in the inner corner, and I just thought it was so pretty, and so I figured, you know, I would try and recreate it with some of my own products. Now, she was using that new Rico Nasty collab, and I of course do not own that, and so I figured that I would just try and do it with some of my own products. Pulled a bunch of stuff out in the kind of color schemes and figured we'd just kind of chat and try to recreate this look myself. So I really hope that you guys are excited, and yeah, without further ado, we will just go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so starting off, I am just going to go ahead and prime my skin. I am going to use my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I haven't used this in a minute. As someone with oily skin, I really do like it because it does help my makeup stay on longer, and I like when it gets tacky. And so once it gets kind of tacky like that, I'm just gonna go in with my foundation. And because I'm kind of following a KathleenLights look, I am going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation because she is a dry-skinned woman. I am not. So this is my most dewy foundation. Now, I really do like this foundation on my oily skin. For whatever reason, as long as I prime well, it actually lasts an amazing amount of time. I have done a review and wear test when it first came out, and I will link that video for you guys, but this foundation is so nice. I was so surprised that I liked it so much. I wonder if I need to add some drops to that. Maybe. I'm going to take a little bit of my Drunk Elephant. These are the Sunshine Drops. You guys, these are so nice. I use these to deepen up my foundations, and yeah, I think this could probably use a little bit of loving. So I'm gonna do that. But like I was saying, this foundation is really nice. It does work really well on my skin, and I was so surprised when I first tried it that like it even lasted and made me look dewy without making me look greasy. So yeah. Next, for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. I have the shade 130 Light Beige. And girl, just a side note, don't you love when you like first get your foundation on and that's the only thing you have on and you really look funky? Like, like it's funny because on camera it looks really weird. In person it looks like normal, but I just like, oh my god, I can't, seriously, I don't even know what to do with myself right now. I'm like, oh my gosh. I look like I don't even know how to match my foundation or anything. So I'm just gonna kind of put this everywhere. This is a slightly less bright concealer compared to what I normally wear, but I feel like that's kind of the vibe. So I'm gonna do this. Can you guys see that I've started decorating for fall? I picked up some of these cute little pumpkins that you can see back here. These three are literally from the dollar store. Yeah, girl, we all are on a budget. And this one up here, can't point right, that was from Michael's, you guys, and it was like maybe $3. It's so cute. They had a couple colors, and then it was like on sale. Michael's fall stuff right now is like 30% off, which is like great because, you know, sometimes Michael's can be kind of pricey. And so I was in there the other day picking up some stuff for Halloween and things like that, and I found that and I was like, oh my gosh, and I had a little gift card, so it didn't even cost me anything, which is what we love to see. And I have a couple other things that I may end up putting up there, but I was like, I'm just so in the mood to put up some fall decor. Who knows when you'll actually see this video. You guys know the drill with that. But I was like, I'll just go ahead and kind of put up some fall decor and get ready. It's funny because Danielle over at Glamburger, hey girl, she was commenting on one of my videos last night talking about how she was going to start decorating for fall today as well, and that she's just ready to go ahead and get this year wrapping on up. And I just, oh my god, I feel that. I know many of you guys feel that. Comment down below, because girl, I am dang near ready to just toss my tree up and call it a good one, because I am tired. Okay, like I am so tired of what this year has to offer me, I swear. So let's start jumping into this eye look. So she used like a neutrally warm tone kind of brown for her crease, and so that is what I am going to do. I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics V5 kind of dome fluffy brush. This is, I'm pretty sure it's from, oh, it's an Anastasia single shadow in the shade Brick. And I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to mix it ever so slightly with a little, I think, creme brulee from Makeup Geek, just to kind of get a custom shade, because I feel like this is just a tad bit too dark, and the other shade will kind of lighten it up for me. And let's start buffing this in. Oh yeah, that looks like it'll be close enough. Maybe not quite, but you know, what can you do? So I'm just gonna work this into my crease. She did it kind of messily, so that's what I'm going to do. But anyways, you guys, like I mentioned, I'm totally ready for this year to be over, and yeah, I'm very tired, you guys. This year has been a hard one for sure. I know I am not the only one, so I want to take a minute, and you guys, I want to check in with you. How are you doing? Are you doing all right? Because I know that I have had just a shit show of a year. It's funny because I know that good and positive things have happened this year, but honest to God, you guys, so many crap-tastic things have happened to me this year that it is so hard to even appreciate some of the good stuff, which may be like a really sad and negative way to look at it. Like maybe I should be appreciating the good stuff, but I feel like I'm getting hit with more negative things than positive things. And so I just feels like I cannot take a break. The best way I know how to describe some of it, that I've just explained to like some of my close friends and stuff, is like, you ever been to the beach and like been in the ocean and it just gets like really nasty, and it's like wave after wave, and as soon as you pop up from the water, it's like another one, and it just feels like you can't catch a break, you can't catch a breath. That is what this year feels like. And I'm not saying this stuff to you for you guys to like feel bad for me, because I know that even though this year has been sucky for me, it has also been really sucky for others, and probably even more so for some people. But you know, sometimes you just gotta be like, girl, this shit sucks, and wallow in it for a minute. So that is definitely what I have been doing. But in doing that, I just feel like I've been in a really harsh headspace. I haven't been taking care of myself as well as I should be, both mentally and physically. And that's just not good. It's very hard to know that you are also the one that is doing that to yourself, and then having to be like, girl, you gotta get it together, snap the hell out of it, because we got to pick ourselves up and move on. So that has been super fun. But yeah, I'm trying to be positive. I know a lot of you guys know from some of the vlogs that I was doing, like my quarantine vlogs, which I will bring back some vlogs. I know you guys have said that you missed it, but I felt that they were getting really repetitive and it just kind of wasn't worth doing on a weekly basis. But me and TW will bring you guys some vlogs, don't you worry. But I definitely just feel, what was I saying? I get distracted. Okay, she then deepened up her outer corner, and I'm going to use this shade to do so. This is Colourpop, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, in this shade Noche. I think this was from a collab with I Love Seta Eve, maybe? I can't remember, it's quite old, but I'm going to take that on a Luxie 121 mini tapered, and I'm just going to lightly, like I'm talking about, pick up a little, because you can really build it up later. And I'm going to start working this into my outer corner here. I'm going to do just like that, and then take this blending brush and go back and kind of blend that out. Anyways, I forgot what I was talking to you guys about because I got distracted by the blend. But depending on what I had said, we will be doing some more vlogs in the future. I know some of you guys have said you've missed them. My dad has said he misses doing them. He is so cute. But we just felt they were getting a little repetitive and kind of just not very interesting, and I don't want to bore you guys. So you'll see some vlogs soon. Let us know if there's anything that you would like to see us do. But as you guys remember, in my vlogs earlier this year, I mentioned how I got furloughed from my job. Well, then I officially got laid off a few months later, which has just been very, very difficult because I am someone who is very hardworking. I like to work because, girl, I like to make money. Like, let's keep it real. I like to be able to have money and do things, and so that's been fun. It's been very difficult to have to look for work in the middle of a freaking pandemic. That is also not a good time. So yep, that was one of the things. We ended up having to put my dog down earlier this year as well, after, you know, the furlough and the firing which was great. Again, it's one of those things where I told you guys, like, it just feels like you cannot catch a break. So that was really sad. Obviously it was my old man, and I'm not gonna speak on that too long because apparently I'm gonna get upset about it. So moving on from that, so I'm gonna pause there. I think I really like how that is looking. And so the next thing she did was take like the purple type of shade, and it was a deeper type of purple, and she like almost put it all over her lid, but it was like a really smoky type liner. And so I'm half tempted to take from my Anastasia Jackie Ina palette, this Big Wig shade. Now it's definitely more of a vibrant purple than she used, but I think if I'm careful, I can make it work. And she literally took it on like a smudgy brush. I don't know, I'm nervous to use this. This is the Moda Pro BMX 466 shader brush. So I'm gonna try it. I mean, worst come to worst, I don't know, I don't want to even put that out there. It's gonna work. So I'm gonna do just a tiny bit, as you guys can see, and I'm gonna start down here at my lash line, really just kind of putting that everywhere. She does kind of bring it up a little bit, so that's what I'm gonna attempt to do as well. Speaking of fall and stuff, going back to there, this video is probably gonna be all over the place, you guys. My brain is all over the place, but I have been starting to prep for my Halloween looks, you guys, and I am pumped. Let me tell you something. I am so excited, you guys. I have got probably, I think it's like 8 looks lined up. I have bought pretty much everything that I need to complete those. I will start actually filming them next month because I have to have enough time to, you know, film, get photos, edit, have them ready to go. And so I'm getting really, really excited. I want to say a quick thank you to anyone who gave suggestions and requests and comments when I kind of asked for them to get a feel of like what you guys wanted to see. It really did help me out, and I pulled some things, so I think some of you are going to be really excited. I really hope that you guys like what I have in store. Halloween is really hectic on my channel because for the past probably 3 years, during October, I only post Halloween makeup looks. It's just something I kind of decided to do, and I have so much fun with it, and it definitely pushes my artistry skills, but it takes so much time because they are all different, they are all unique. Most of the looks take an hour or more to do just makeup wise. And then I got to go off and, you know, find locations for photos if I choose to do anything like that. So it's a lot of effort. So I really appreciate all the love that I've gotten in the past, and I'm really excited for you guys to see what I have in store this year. So I'm just taking this and kind of, as like no product is on the brush, kind of blending it up. She kind of almost like put it on her lid, but it just wasn't over her whole lid. I really don't know how to quite explain it, and the pictures that I could grab in my screenshots don't really show it as well. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it if you didn't get to see it yourself. But this is just kind of what I'm doing. I kind of like where it's going, and I think I may actually take like a flat definer brush and like really deepen it up along my lash line, because this brush isn't allowing me to do that obviously, but I like the vibes that we've got going on here. And then she used the purple liner on her waterline, and I have this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil. This is in the shade Voodoo. These are some of my favorite pencils for the waterline. They are so beautiful and they last a long time. I have spoken about these multiple times on my channel, so get you some, girl. And I like the ones, I think I've gotten these in like packs at like Christmas time, because I feel like if you have a ton of colored liners but you don't always use colored liners, they can go bad quickly. And so I like that. I feel like I'm gonna use this up other than like a full-size one, if that makes sense. Okay, and so next she took like this purple glitter shimmer shade. Now I will say hers looked way more glittery than mine is going to look, but from what I have in my collection, I think that I can kind of get away with this one right here. This is the shade Daydreamer, and this is a Makeup Geek shadow, and she literally took her finger and just kind of worked it up from the lash line as well, And so I'm going to try and do that. Oh, okay, she's bright. I forget about these shadows. So I'm just ever so slightly just kind of doing like this. And then for her inner corner, she took a white eye pencil, and I do not have one of those. I have like a nudie type color, but I don't think that's gonna work for how she used it. So I am going to take, I have this little angled liner brush. This is a Morphe M217. If you watched my Zodiac makeup challenge, this is the brush I use. And I also used the Mehron Clown White. I use this for a lot of Halloween stuff, but it is good for detail work like this. First of all, I have a giant tub of it, so I might as well do something with it. And this is good as long as you set it. And I'm going to be doing that. So I'm just going to pick up a little of this, and she literally lined her inner corner just quite dramatically, pretty much the same way that I did in that Zodiac makeup challenge. So I'm going to do that myself. Life is 2020, kids. It's 2020. So then she took a bright green shimmer. It was much kind of like the light purple shade, and packed that on to give it a electric green kind of a pop. Now here's the thing, I don't have a green shimmer that looks exactly like that. It was a really pretty like neon green, but I do have this neon green shade from this NYX Avant Pop eyeshadow palette. This is the Art Throb, and I think if I use this and then maybe pop a shimmer on top of it, I can get the same type of effect. And she used like a brush like this, like a flat type brush, to make it kind of messy. I don't think that's what she intended, but that's what had happened. So I'm gonna try the same thing. This is a Morphe M421, and we are just gonna pick up some of that green shade. I'm gonna pop it on here. I'm gonna be careful not to crazy move it around, because again, the Mehron Cloud, I'm gonna be careful to not be too messy at first, because again, the Mehron Clown White will move around. It does not set immediately, like you do need to set it. So I'm gonna be careful as to not drag it around. So I'm gonna do more like this patting type of motion. And I know it's probably gonna take a bit to build up that type of pigment. Oh, that honestly actually doesn't look half bad. I still do think I want like a touch of shimmer, and so I have this shade in the, again, the Jackie Aina palette. It's this Trust Issue shade. It has like a slight goldy green reflex to it, if I remember correctly. So I'm literally just gonna flip this brush over to the other side. I'm literally going to dab just a bit into it, not picking up too much, and so I can just tap it right there. This has no mirror, so I can just tap it right there over it, and hopefully. Oh girl, hold on, let me bring you in close so you can see the magic happen. Look at this. All right, hold tight, I'm gonna do it. Watch this. Please tell me you see that greeny gold reflect. You see how it just does a little bit more? Not crazy, but it just does something a little bit extra. And that is what we're here for today, girl. Look at that one more time. Ooh, yes. Okay, that's good. I like that. How fun and funky. Do you have anything really fun and exciting going on? You know, anything that will make this year seem a little less bleak in the comments? Let us know. Anything we should be celebrating for you guys? Like, that would be fun to know. I've been doing all my god kids' birthdays. So Gage's birthday was in August, and then Emmy's birthday is in September, and then Emma's birthday is in October, and then Arya's birthday is in November. So I've been doing nothing but buying like little kid toys and stuff. That does make me excited. Plus, because I've been really careful on my shopping lately, it gives me a reason to shop. But I don't feel bad about it because I'm not buying stuff for me. I'm buying stuff for all the god kids. So you guys got anything exciting coming up? Anybody's birthdays? Anything fun? I wish I had like travel plans. You guys have no idea. I love to travel. I have mentioned this numerous times on my channel. And being in the middle of this pandemic is really putting a little damper on that, but I am saving money to hopefully, when some of this stuff is over and we kind of can do things, to be able to take a nice trip. I really just want to do something super fun yet relaxing. So yeah, let me know if you guys got anything going on, anything fun coming up. Oh, you guys, let me tell you what else I'm doing. Oh, I'm kind of sad to have to admit this to you guys, but I put myself back on dating apps, and I'm just like, men, that's all I've got to say. Am I right? Like, I don't even know if it's worth it for me to be there. Oh, Lord. Ooh, girl, that is cute. Yes. The only thing about that Fenty mascara is I feel like it's really not good if you need to add more. And I always feel like I need to add more, but here we go. There's that. Let's back you up just a tad, and we're going to finish up this face, girl. We are almost done. I don't even know what to do with myself. I feel like this has been working out better than anticipated. So I am going to do just a smidge of contour. I'm going to use my Benefit Hoola bronzer. You guys have been trying to use this bad boy up, girl. And I am using my Morphe M530 brush. This is my favorite contour brush, but I'm not going to lie to you guys, it sheds so bad. I have gone probably through 2 or 3 brushes because eventually it gets to a point where like it is just shedding so bad, like it's super annoying. For the most part, it sheds a little bit, which like I don't mind, girl. It is what it is. I just wipe the brush hairs off my face, but it will get to a point where like it is super annoying and it's everywhere, and yeah, then I have to say goodbye to it. But it is a good brush. So if you have other contouring brushes that you like, if you have a favorite, leave me those down below so I can look into that, because like I said, I like this one, but I definitely would be into using ones that don't shed so bad, because so next I'm going to go in with one of my favorite bronzers, and I'm pretty sure you cannot get this, you guys. I'm so sorry, but it is so good. It is the Colourpop and Alexis Rim. This is the like topaz duo, and this is the bronzer in Golden Moment. I have nothing negative to say about it. I love it so much. It's got that really lovely like orangey warm tone to it, which I love. So I'm taking that on this Real Techniques. I'm pretty sure this is a blush brush. We're just gonna kind of pop that all over the cheeks. Next for blush, I kind of think I want to do something a little bit more peachy today. So I think I'm gonna take this LA Girl Just Blushing Just Peachy blush, and I am going to use my favorite brush. These are the Morphe E4s. Yes, and I'm just gonna pop this right there on my cheeks. She doesn't pull her blush over her nose, and so I'm not going to do that, but that is what I would do, girl. But ooh, yes. And then for highlights, she did what looked to be a more like golden-y type highlight. She used the new little e.l.f. highlights, which again, I don't have, but they looked really pretty on her. But I think I'm going to just go ahead and use my Anastasia Amrezy highlighter, because I have it here. You guys know about this, you know it's my favorite. Girl. So I'm gonna go in with this Kylie Kristen lip liner real quick. You guys, Kylie's lip liners are good, but they also suck, because literally look at this. Like, girl, if she would just get her lip liners to actually stay within here, they would be so much better. But the formula is bomb, girl. Okay guys, so to finish off the look, I did go in with this Nars Chelsea Girls Gloss. Now she used a more peachy colored gloss, but I didn't actually have a peach colored gloss that I could find right off the top of my collection, so I figured this would do it. I checked my screenshot photo of her again, and I feel like I'm pretty stinking close with this end result. I do think my lips are the thing that is like most different from hers, but I don't think it looks bad, and I don't actually care enough to try and find another combination, if I'm being honest. So this is my completed version of her look from her Insta stories. I really like it. I think it is fun and a little bit different, and what I like the most is the fact that I wouldn't have used some of the techniques that she did just on my own, so I liked getting to use them today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, and heck, let me know anything else you guys want to chat about, what you got going on in your life. life, how you're doing. Like I mentioned earlier, I hope that you guys are doing okay. I hope that this year is treating you well, or at least beginning to treat you well if it's been a rough one for you too. But yeah, you guys, make sure you check in with yourself. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, don't touch your face. And yeah, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more chit chat get ready with me's. I will try to make sure that the next one I do is not so all over the place, but you guys, every now and then we have a rough day, and this is just the reality of what my brain was doing today. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday, and you can hit that notification bell as well to never miss an upload from me. And last but not least, you can also come follow your girl on Instagram at AlysaNPope, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!